So many women, sometimes when they like a guy, will begin to touch a man. They like touch his chest when she talks to him, or maybe put her hand on his back.
It was a very touchy situation. If he was coming on to me, and I know that it's forbidden in our business for me to date any of the wrestlers.
Is it?
Yeah. So
Didn't you read the bylaws?
Oh.
So, how does it become a romance? It's very complicated. He's dating another wrestler. Were you dating another wrestler?
No, I was dating somebody outside.
Okay, so he's dating Chyna, who's a big star at that point.
Right, which supposedly they weren't dating at that point.
Okay.
They had a house together and were trying to get out of the house or whatever. It was
You bought that,
very
okay.
well. I mean, I did
Why not?
for a while, and then I didn't, and then we stopped. We saw each other for a couple months, and then when it came apparent to me that well, obviously she's still living in your house, something's going on. We stopped talking for a long time.
I don't see anything wrong with the fact that they're not married. They both fell for each other.
Well, yeah, but does she have to ask her father permission because it's it's against the rules?
Well,
Did you go to Vince and say, "Listen, I need the rules broken here"?
Well, he could see.
He saw what was going on.
Yeah.
Vince is no dummy.
No.
That I know.
So
he sees you messing around with another
and
wrestler.
he gave us the okay, and then he took it away.
He took away the okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it was just, if we really were going to be together, it would have to be a big deal. It would have to be the right thing to do. And so he let us come together, and then he made us be apart, and we came back together again. And if it was meant to be, it was meant to be.
You mean you're talking about in real life?
Yeah.
Your father said you can be together, and then said stop being together, and you stopped.
Yep.
Wow. Has Triple H tried to give you anal?
Wait, hang on. Is this noise, is this the farting or the queefing?
That's farting. You want to hear what Chyna had to say on the show?
Well, no, but I guess I'm going to hear it anyway.
Yeah, hear it anyway. Here we go. Is it hard for you going to work and seeing the two of them in love, and you had to be there around them?
You know what, Howard? It broke my heart. Every day it was like a dagger in my stomach.
Are you mad at Stephanie McMahon for doing that to you?
I think that she had a real opportunity to come into a billion-dollar company and as a woman, gain some real respect and do something good in this male-dominated world. And she really disappointed me as a woman, with that type of unprofessional behavior.
If he's able to marry Stephanie McMahon, she's in a billionaire family. I mean, Vince is a billionaire.
Yeah, but you think he's sitting pretty, Howard?
Is he not?
Well, I don't know. If I were, none of those other guys have ever gone there, because once you rope yourself into that family, that's a 24-hour job for him now. So be very careful what you wish for.
So you're saying that if for any reason he pisses Stephanie off in real life, that's the end of his wrestling career?
He's going to be Mr. Kiss Ass from now on.
Wow.
Ha ha ha.
There it is. Ha ha ha, she says. What do you think of that?
Oh, she was just telling you how she felt.
Wow. You won't badmouth her.
I have no reason to.
You have the man. So who needs to even get into it? Would you fight her?
Would I fight her?
Yes.
If she picked the fight with me, sure.
You would.
You think you could take Chyna?
I didn't say I think I could take her.
After that Joey
if she came at me,
Buttafuoco fight.
right? If she came at me, I'd have to defend myself.
Yeah, you would defend yourself in a fight. Let's take a couple of phone calls. Tom, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard.
Yes.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, Stephanie, big fan, huge fan of the WWE for a long time. I would like to thank Stephanie, Howard, for on two different occasions, once on Raw and once on SmackDown, for gracing us, the national audience, with the sight of her beautiful breasts.
Yeah, now your
You've
breast.
been topless?
Thank you very much.
Your breast popped.
Oh, you're welcome.
Your breast popped out during events.
It's floating around the internet completely uncensored.
Now, when that happens, is that really an accident, or you planned that out?
It was really an accident.
It really was. Was your
Yeah.
dad mad that your nip was
Well, no,
showing?
I mean, I was horrified, actually. Because if I had planned to do something like that, that's one thing. But when it sort of happens and you're not planning on it, it's a little unnerving.
Somebody said somewhere that you're open about the fact that you had breast implants,
Yes.
that you got them because when you were wrestling, you got to see your body a lot on TV, and you weren't happy with your body.
Right. Well, I lost a lot of weight. I had boobs, when I was heavier, and
Right.
then I lost a lot of weight, and they were like melted packets of butter, and
Right.
I just didn't like the way they looked.
Melted packets of butter.
Yeah, actually, it's not mine. A friend of mine told me that one, but I thought it was accurate.
Double A, go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, Howard? Hey, Stephanie, I want to ask you a question. The real reason why Stone Cold left is because you used a strap-on on him, and he was, embarrassed?
Did you use a strap-on Stone Cold Steve Austin?
I don't know what Steve's into off camera,
Right.
but certainly we did not use a strap-on.
You never got into bed with him and used a strap-on?
I didn't.
No. All right. Let's go to Johnny. Johnny, go ahead. You're on with Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie McMahon, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Johnny?
I'm all right. Listen, does the name Paul ring a bell at all to you?
Paul, why would that ring a bell to her?
Now, a buddy of mine, Paul, used to sleep with Stephanie and said that she loved to be tied up and loved anal. Big time.
Stephanie, that's a heavy accusation.
It
Even
is.
Dave Chappelle is shocked, and he's done it all.
Wow. That's all I can
Howard,
say.
that's the truth, man. A good buddy of mine.
What girl
would tell
doesn't
no
like
lies,
that?
Howard.
Is it true you like anal?
Oh, love it.
You do?
Can't get enough.
All right, so this guy's...
No. I'm open to try anything really, but
Has Triple H tried to give you anal?
I'm sure he'd like to.
He'd like to, but you won't go there.
I probably will at some point.
If Triple H got you hot enough, you would go there. So you're saying Triple H is that... Robin explains to me that women will only do anal when they're very, very hot.
Wait, hang on. Is this noise, is this the farting or the queefing?
That's farting.
Howard, I'm telling you that's 100% true, Howard.
According to
I would
your
never
buddy.
make up a lie
So
like
you
that.
have tried
Do
anal
you
with a guy
like
named
to
Paul?
be-
No, Triple H is actually the first Paul I've ever dated. That's how I know that's not true.
Okay, and what about being tied up in bed? Do you
Yeah.
like bondage?
Only tried it one time, and actually it was like completely unsuccessful. I'm sure if it was done the right way, maybe I would like it.
All
But
right, okay.
I'd have done it and
Howard,
stole that
you
watch.
tell me I'm full of nonsense?
She's saying that you're not telling the truth. She never dated another guy, Paul. What can I tell
Maybe
you?
your buddy's
No,
bragging.
hey, listen, I understand. No, I understand. I know how it goes.
I have the
Johnny,
feeling
you know
she
I
has
understand.
experimented.
I understand.
I feel I feel she's experimented with anal. I think she's being honest.
Experimented.
Have you experimented with it at all?
I would be willing to.
You would be willing to She's saying she'd be willing to experiment.
Howard, what do you think the chances of me coming down to the studio and getting a shot at anal with her?
Right
is that,
now?
Is that at all in the works?
Right now, yes, absolutely, very good. I'm sure she'd dump Triple H for you.
Everything's
She's
in
definitely
play.
with some
Well, let me
Triple
ask
H.
the question: would you give this guy anal if he came down to
Is
the
there a
studio?
shot?
Would I give him anal?
Yes.
I don't know. Well, I still got the strap on I used on Steve Austin, so
She'd
yeah.
give you anal.
Give me anal.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Howard. Hold on, man.
Are you totally fair? I
yeah.
think you are. You are. You have no hair down there.
No.
I knew it. I knew it. This is the thing I don't understand. So you and Triple H fall in love. Does it take him a long time to get into your pants? Does he really have to prove himself to you before you give it up? Or do you just get crazy right away?
Well, it took us a long time to get together.
Right. You got
So
together that
when we
first time.
finally did get together,
Was it good?
it was great.
He bangs you very good.
Oh, yeah.
Hard.
When I like it hard.
Yeah. Sometimes soft.
Right.
You like it hard and soft?
I like the variation.
You do.
Yeah. You got to mix it up. You
Is
can't
he the
just
best
be-
sex you ever had?
Definitely.
Ever had sex with a woman?
I've not had sex with a woman, but I've had a woman come on to me before. Actually, at our last pay-per-view, I almost had HLA.
What's that?
Hot lesbian action.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yep, see, my guys lost a match, and I lost the bet, so I was in the ring, and these two hot chicks, one was in front of me, one was behind me. Actually, one of them does that Playboy night show,
Right.
that night call show.
Yes.
So, they were starting to kiss me and rubbing my arms and rubbing my legs and,
Did you
all
like
that
it?
kind of stuff. Yeah, I kind of liked it.